Okay, guys, time to do the Pick Ems. Let's do them quickly, and then I will discuss my picks, okay? So, I'm gonna choose Genji to advance. I'm gonna choose all legends. Then I'm gonna choose all legends. Then I'm gonna choose T1 and MKOI, actually. Nah, okay, I changed my mind. Then I'm gonna choose T1 between these two. Then I'm gonna choose T1. And I'm gonna choose T1 as the winner of the tournament. You may ask, like, okay, no questions, yes. Let me cook first. Let me cook first, and then I will have questions later. MKOI against CFK. MKOI is gonna win. MKOI is gonna fall short against Genji. G2 against FlyQuest. I'm gonna actually go with... This is a very tough one. I'm not sure if I should be... I don't know if I should be a believer here, or if I should just not be a believer at all. I'm gonna be a believer, guys. And I'm gonna believe that G2 is washed. So then we have BLG and FlyQuest. This time, I think it's one of the... I think, honestly, this is one of the teams that I see FlyQuest beating from the Chinese teams. This is a tough choice as well. I'm actually gonna be a FlyQuest believer here as well. And then I'm gonna be Genji believer. I mean, Genji and all, again, I'll choose Genji. So the winner is T1. So now you can ask yourself, why are you picking anyone's legends over Genji? Because I'm low-key a Canyon fanboy, but a Genji hater, and for some reason at international events, I don't know, man. I'm never impressed with their gameplay. I feel like they perform so good in the regular season and in playoffs in LCK, but I'm just not a believer in Genji internationally till I can see till I see Chovy lift a Summoner's Rift Cup instead of Faker. I'm not gonna be a believer. So yeah, well, it's gonna be like Chovy is gonna. You know, considering how G2 did at the play-in stage, I don't think that they can win against Genji. So this is why I choose Genji over G2 here. I feel like G2 overall showed some promise against the Vietnamese team. But now imagine playing against 5 times better laners and a better jungler. And then Caps cannot freely push every mid wave and completely bully every single enemy mid laner. Because he actually is playing against the mid lane, the new upcoming mid lane GOAT. So this is why I just don't see Genji losing to G2. I don't know what the score is going to be, but I think G2 is going to win. Then I feel like anyone's legends will win against FlyQuest. I hope I'm wrong, honestly. I'd like a Western competitive teams to be relevant, but I just feel like first seed from China should technically win against first seed. I watched some FlyQuest games. I do think they take a lot of skirmishes, but this is what molds China, you know. In China, that all they do is take skirmishes and perma-fight. We saw this BLG against Vietnam. Where both teams are very LPL schooled, and I feel like this is just gonna be advantage for all. Then this is why I have Genji over all here as well, or I explained this. I just think Genji is gonna choke in the first upper bracket, and then they're gonna do better in the lower bracket. T1 over CFO, probably self-explanatory. I don't think we need to go in deep details of this one. T1 just, you know, in my opinion, they are the favorites. I love T1. I'm a Faker fanboy. MKOI against BLG. This one is tough. Honestly, I can see MKOI taking it. I think that MKOI has a very good 2-lane timings. I think MKOI has a lot of picks in their pocket that can surprise even Bin. I think that Mirwin is gonna cook, and I think that BLG's bot lane or MKOI's bot lane has been performing phenomenal, and Elyoya as well in playoffs. This is probably the hottest take ever. That honestly. But I'm gonna choose BLG because. I don't know, man. Wait, what was happening? Then about T1 BLG, again, T1 clears. I think they are just T1 favors. I think they really popped off, and Doran actually is part of the team now. I think all of them are playing very well. Yeah, sure, we can bring up Doran dying to cracks, but I think that's not a big problem. I mean, hopefully he's not gonna do that right now. G2 FlyQuest. This is actually quite problematic. I'm not really sure who to pick here. I think that FlyQuest... I mean, people are big FlyQuest believers, and I think FlyQuest has a better team cohesion than G2 has right now. I feel like G2 often is doubting themselves, and I think that Skewmont has inspired playstyle. I think they are very similar, but I think Inspired is better at it. So I just feel like FlyQuest can win G2 and will win G2 in that case. I hope I'm wrong, because I would like Europe to be more relevant, but you know. Then MKOI winning a CFO, I think that's a no-brainer for me. Genji, MKOI, I think Genji is going to pick up in the lower bracket. I also think that MKOI at that point will already show their cards and show the cheese peaks I was mentioning. I don't think they need cheese peaks. I just think that they are solid, but I still doubt a lot how can their solo laners and bot lane match, you know, the top dogs of Eastern teams. FlyQuest BLG, similar reason. I think at that point, I think BLG will figure shit out and will win against FlyQuest. But this is close actually. I think FlyQuest can take BLG. I think FlyQuest I think FlyQuest can win against BLG for sure. I think this can happen. I'm not 100% certain in this one. I feel like the skirmish play style of China is favorites against FlyQuest, but yeah. My predictions are boring. Do something spicy. The reason why my predictions are boring is because I want to win points. I'm not making my predictions to be to have hot takes. I'm making my predictions to win points. I'm making them as accurate as possible during this MSI run. I just don't know who to pick between FlyQuest and BLG. You know what? Fuck it. Let's take FlyQuest to make it more interesting. Okay, let's have some Eastern hope. Let's have some Western hope. Fuck it. Let's do that. And now I'm gonna have Genji, T1, and T1 the winners. This is okay. Yeah, I think this will be my Pick Ems. I think Genji playing against FlyQuest again. I know FlyQuest went 2-3 at Worlds. I think this time Genji is stronger. Al against Genji. I'm underestimating Al, people say, but I don't watch that much LPL, and I just think LCK is better. And then we have T1 as the winners. Guys, every single time I have people in my stream saying, oh my god, but stop disrespecting LPL, this time it's different. When is the last time LPL won anything? When is the last time LPL was relevant? During first stand, TES was so freaking bad. Bro, the last time LPL won, G2 was still a good team. It's been like a decade. 2019. No, 2019 was okay. LPL won, but the last time LPL won Worlds was 2023, right? I think. Was it? Because 24 and 5 was T1. 2021 was Showmaker crew. I think it was. Wait. The World Championship final was played on November 10th. Why does it specific? Okay, because he got MVP. Okay, Tian got MVP, so they mentioned him. EDG in 2022. No, 2022 was DRX. What are you talking about? When did EDG win Worlds? I know EDG won Worlds, but when was that? Was it 2023? I think it was 2023. 2021 was EDG. Oh, yeah, it wasn't Showmaker. Oh, Showmaker was 2020. I'm trolling. Yes. Showmaker was 2020. Okay. So the last time China won Worlds was 2021. That was 4 years ago. And that was, by the way, a roster that was not consistent. Was it 5 Chinese players or was it Korean imports? No, I believe. So let's see what happens. You can call me LPL hater. I'm not actually an LPL hater. I just don't believe in them.
Maybe the last time China won, but they make it to finals still. No, T1 BLG last year.
Yeah, that's true. It is true, right? But is Genji a weak team and T1 a weak team? Because I'm honestly picking anyone's legend. Wait. Did I just... Oh, yeah, because I said Genji is going to choke at first. Nah, I think my Pick Ems... I honestly think I'm trolling with FlyQuest going so far, but I hope they prove me wrong. Honestly, I think this is troll as fuck. I don't know why I have so much... I don't know why I have so much hope in FlyQuest. Nah, screw it. Nah, screw it. I think they win G2, but I think they lose to BLG. I'm a Western Doomer, I'm actually a Western Doomer. I'm a Western Doomer, guys. You can't change it. These will be my Pick Ems, okay? 14 out of 14 made play-ins, total 70 points possible. Tonight, Genji gonna win against G2 to start scoring my points. I honestly think I'm pretty confident in the first round of picks. I'm pretty confident. Everything that happens after, we'll see. I don't really expect any upsets in the first stage of play-ins.